Hi, I'm Jamie.
And this is Matt.
And we are Adventure Keeps Calling My Name. This is our YouTube channel dedicated to our love of getting out there, doing all we can, living our best life, finding our adventure. But finding adventure has been hard these last few weeks, hasn't it?
We all know that.
We all know that. So we have resorted to watching travel vlogs on YouTube.
Yeah, they're interesting.
Especially travel food vlogs. I'm not sure why we're drawn to that. I mean, being so skinny and obviously not interested in food that we are. But one of the ones we like to watch is a fellow named Mikey Chen. He has a couple channels. One is strictly dumpling. One is called Cooking with Mikey, or just, I think, Mike Chen or Mikey Chen. He's Chinese and he travels all over the world and just loves to adventure.
Talks about the food, but there's other ones we like. 3 or 4 other ones.
Yeah, Food Ranger.
And Best Food
Review Show.
Ever.
Yeah. So, you know, we're running the gamut. But Mikey Chen has a cooking series because he's in quarantine too. And he's trying to come out with content. So he's been doing he grew up at, his family owned a Chinese restaurant. So he's sharing some good, authentic Chinese recipes that you can make at home. So one of the things he made was crispy roast pork.
Yeah, so we did our own version.
Yeah.
A month or 2 ago.
Yep.
And it came out pretty good. So we're doing it again. So we're going to take you along with us. We'll show you how to do it and give you at least our version of how to do it, and maybe something you want to try now that we're all kind of locked up.
Yeah, at least for, you know, a little bit long, but starting to open up now, so those shops are open. One of the things that's kind of hard to find if you are not in a big city is the pork belly.
Yeah.
So the pork belly is uncured. Like bacon is pork belly, but it's cured. So this is uncured. So it might take a little bit of an effort to find that.
Well, we go down to Chinese. We've been down to the Chinese market on McKnight Road.
Down in Pittsburgh. So
that's where we've gotten it.
Yeah, we grabbed a couple slabs.
But we've gotten it at butcher shops too.
That's right. We did once. Yeah.
So there's always possibly. I bet you over in Harrisville at Willie's Smokehouse, if they're open.
I bet they would have it. Yeah.
They'd have it. For sure.
You might have to do a few phone calls to find it, but you know, it's doable.
Or Henry's Meat Market, perhaps, in Harrisville.
Yeah.
But, anyway.
But you know, there are places out there, and even if your local Kroger's or Piggly Wiggly or whatever doesn't carry it, if you asked in the meat department, I bet they could get it for you.
Yeah, they'd probably.
I bet they could order it for you.
Agree to take 5 or 10 pounds or something.
Yeah. But, you know, take the 5 or 10 pounds because after you make this, you're going to understand, and you're going to want to share it with people that you love.
So why don't we get started?
We'll get started. Okay.
Okay, here we are. We're making pork belly. So we got a couple slabs of pork belly there. Just a little over 6 pounds, so about 3, maybe somewhere around 3 pounds a piece. And one of the start of the process, you poke little holes into the pork belly. So we have these bamboo spears that have points on them that they're getting the little holes. And the reason why you do that is so that the water will escape. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and prepare this tonight, and then you put it in the refrigerator, and it dries out, and then it's ready to go tomorrow. So we'll just watch as we go along here. Okay, so we've got the pork belly cut into strips. Basically just cut down the center of each of the slabs. And we're adding the marinade on it to start with. Now this is going to sit overnight in the refrigerator. And so you build a little canoe, little boat there with tin foil. And this is a Chinese combination of spices.
Yeah, it's Chinese cooking wine, Shaoxing, I think it is. And then, so it's 2 parts of the Chinese cooking wine. No, a tablespoon of Chinese cooking wine, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sugar, a teaspoon of white pepper, and a teaspoon of Chinese 5-spice powder. And just coat this bottom.
You don't do the sides?
Yeah, I will. But I don't know why you start with the bottom, but it's what Mikey Chen said to do. Yeah, so we got this recipe off of, I think the channel's called Cooking with Mikey. It's Mikey Chen. He also does Strictly Dumpling and one or two other channels. But this is his roast pork.
What happens is when you cook it, it cooks up nice, but then you crisp up the skin and it's very, very
It's
good.
fabulous.
We haven't been eating meat hardly at all for the last 6 months.
Year almost.
Almost a
It'll be a
year.
year in July.
But occasionally we do splurge once every couple months, and we've done this one other time. So this is worth it, in our opinion.
Yes, if you're gonna splurge, you're not gonna splurge on a hamburger.
Hamburger or hot dog or something like
Right.
that.
It's gonna be something that's worth the stomach ache.
Yeah.
Because we will get a stomach ache. Getting on the ends here a little bit. This is uncured pork belly that you're probably not going to find at County Market. We got this down at the Asian Market on McKnight Road.
And for this whole slab, I think it was $18. I think for both of them.
2 3-pound slabs for 6 pounds.
Yeah, for 6 pounds, I think it might have been 20. I'm thinking it was $4 a pound. So 6 pounds, it was probably $24, but it was right there. It wasn't a whole lot of money. So you go ahead,
Get
coat
this
3 sides. You don't coat the
top
top
where
part.
the skin is.
And what we're going to do is we're going to make 2 of them in that fashion. Then the other 2 we're going to use. We're going to do one with just seasoned salt, and then another one with brown sugar.
Yeah, it's seasoned salt and pepper, and the cooking wine.
Right. And so we'll have a little variety here of this.
And the seasoned salt and pepper and the brown sugar are experiments. Those ones are not on Mikey Chen if they don't come out good.
Okay, so now we are doing
I guess you need to put the sauce on it before I
the
fold it up
seasoned
all nice
salt.
and tight.
Yeah. So we've got 2 of the Chinese spiced ones done. And this one is the
It's cooking wine, seasoned salt, pepper, and sugar.
what kind of sugar? White
The
sugar?
turbinado sugar, yeah, the white. It's not brown sugar.
Okay. And we do have, for the last one, we are going to use brown sugar on that one.
Wow, this is coming out red. Look at that. The seasoned salt's making it red.
Oh, yeah. Looks nice and spicy. It's going to be tasting delicious.
So I used black pepper in this one instead of the white pepper.
So as you can see, the sides with all the rubs and the marinades are face down and inside the tin foil and then exposed to the air within the refrigerator. We have an extra refrigerator downstairs. I'll stick it down there. The top, that's what's supposed to air dry. And then by tomorrow, we'll show you what we do with it when we're ready to cook it.
Yeah, this has to be in the refrigerator for between 12 and 24 hours. So
Yeah.
So it's 10 o'clock now. We'll probably get it out of the refrigerator, around 5 tomorrow?
Yeah, so that will give it
Because it takes an hour in the oven.
18 hours. It should sit down there.
Getting the sides.
All right, that's looking really good.
It's looking really red.
Yeah, it does bring out the redness in the meat. Just to give you a side view of one of these pork bellies.
It's bacon. It's what bacon
You
would
can see
be.
it's got like a top layer of fat and then a layer of meat and then another layer of fat and then a layer of meat down at the bottom. So, yeah, that's probably not the healthiest food, but it's delicious.
And we don't eat it.
And you don't eat it that often. So,
And we do our penance by eating chickpeas and tofu. Well, I like tofu
kale
though.
and everything.
Kale and salads and. Okay, I'm just finishing up this last pork belly, the last strip. And this marinade is a tablespoon of the Chinese cooking wine, again, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper, freshly ground black pepper for what it's worth, and 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. It's much browner, look at that, than the last one. The last one was so red. And we use dark brown sugar too for future purposes. Again, these last 2, we just kind of said, hey, this sounds good. I think maybe we should have tried to do a, maybe next time. We'll do the honey and citrus and brown sugar and mustard.
Like an orange juice?
Yeah, like I do the ham.
Yeah, that'd be very good.
Next time, right? Okay.
So we've got the other 3 all on the tray. One more slot for the last one. And we'll take them downstairs and put them to bed for the night.
Yeah. And again, not that he needs our help, but this, we got this recipe for the Chinese ones, and then we made it for the other 2. But we got the first recipe that I showed you from Mikey Chen, from Cooking with Mikey. I want to give him credit. We know his recipe works. We don't know about ours, so we'll see.
We know we like brown sugar, though.
Right,
so.
Brown sugar. Also, before we take them downstairs, you saw us poking holes with this. We have to do the top with the vinegar, salt, and baking soda.
Right.
To help further pull out moisture. There, and I will make the next concoction.